Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
We are indeed.
One last time, sat together doing a video.
Final day.
Absolutely, final one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just wanted to do a video saying a massive thanks to everyone that's watched us over the years. It's been absolutely mind-blowing,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
That's been great.
I think one of the things that sort of like kicked it off all good for us was we got three very different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're three
Different
very
age
different age groups, different people,
Yeah.
different lifestyles, different way of life, different upbringings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So it's
Different points of view.
Yeah.
You know, different angle on things. It's always a good thing, isn't it?
yeah.
It's mad. But yeah, everyone who's watched, liked, subscribed, commented on a video, been a patron, absolutely anything, just a huge thanks. It's humbling.
You're all our friends.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of DMs, and actually the comments on that last video where I announced I was leaving were like 99.9% all
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
nice stuff.
Yeah.
Charles
So it should be.
Charles E. Cheese donated $500 on it. Did you see?
Wow.
We
Yeah.
found out how he got his money, didn't we, the other day?
Did we?
Yeah, he was keeping, stockpiling all that cheese.
Yeah. $3.5 billion worth of
It's got to be,
cheese.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes his
Yeah.
donation a bit small, really.
Yeah, he's the original cheddar man.
That's, Charles E. Cheese is someone who I'm going to miss very much.
Absolutely, yeah.
Come to daddy.
But yeah, it's been massively humbling. All the messages, the DMs and stuff. There's quite a lot of people that said they were in quite a bad place during the pandemic, and they found us. And we've
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit,
Wisconsin.
absolutely,
Across
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
We've helped. A lot of people have said we've helped them out through some pretty rough
which is
times
great,
over the
yeah.
pandemic and stuff. And it's that that's the best bit about it. If I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, we never started it to do that, but I mean, if it has helped people, absolutely amazing.
Even if it's one person. You know?
Yeah. It's just very humbling to see how many people actually commented
Yeah.
and how many people DM me and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really nice.
Good,
Really nice.
good stuff. And remind us again, Dave, what you're moving on to do.
I'm going to go and train to be an electrician.
Electrician.
So I'm starting in. I've got about 2 weeks off to start studying and all that sort of stuff and get my life in order. And then it's going to be full time for 6 months.
Get
Training,
yourself a pickup.
getting myself a pickup. Yep. So if you want to keep your eye on that, follow me on Instagram and you can see what I get.
Yeah. First time Dave's got to pick up.
I should have always been driving a pickup, really, but it just.
I'm thinking more horse and carriage.
I like to
Like
go.
a horse and cart.
I like to go fast though.
Yeah.
Up to the
You
speed
can
limit.
gallop.
I
You
like
can
to go.
gallop.
Yeah,
You can gallop.
yeah.
One horse speed.
Yeah.
0 to 30 really fast, and then
Yeah, then just trundle along.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
We believe
Or
you.
0
We
to
believe
70
you.
on the motorway.
Yeah, of course we do.
Even when I'm overtaking, I stay at the speed limit.
Yeah.
Have you thought of a name yet for your company? If you do go on your own, once you've passed all your exams and all that kind of stuff, are you going to go on your own?
Weirdly enough, like I'm not going to be qualified to go on my own. I'm
Right.
going to have to work for someone for a couple of years before I can get to that point. But I was like, I thought DC Electrical because it's my initials and also DC. I drove past a pickup.
There's one in Timperley called
Yeah.
DC
Yeah.
Electric.
I've seen it
No, just
somewhere.
to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I literally the day I thought
Is that Dave Clark?
He literally lives around the corner from where I live.
I thought of it a few weeks ago, and I drove like the back roads way round here, and the guy was sat there in a pickup with DC Electrical on the side of it, just with his feet up where I sit and eat my chippy or whatever if I've driven back from there. And I was like, of course someone's got DC Electrical.
Bit original, one though. Think of something different.
Yeah, I know. I might carry on with the OB Dave thing.
Yeah.
I've already got that. That's already a thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm still 50-50 about vlogging it and stuff because I have got a channel set up.
Yeah.
I've got an OB Dave Electrical channel and I've done the logo, I've done the branding, all that sort of stuff. But I just wasn't sure if I could commit to it or not. But I think what I'll do is I will just launch it, and if people want to come and see, awesome. And I'll commit whatever I can to it, and we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah. That's what your slogan should be. You should have OB Dave Electricals. I'm buzzing.
Buzzing. Going to be Cheshire based though. We don't say words like that. where
Busy
I'm
bee.
Yeah.
Cheshire based.
Rather excited.
Yeah.
Northwich Electricals.
I'm not.
There's got to be one.
There is.
There's got to be.
I'm not driving into the clean air zone that you people are going to be living under
No.
all the time. So I'll be Cheshire based. Thank you very much.
Yeah, away from the scum.
Where we can just get all our deliveries straight up like that. Anything happening like that, bars on the doorstep like that.
Yeah,
You'll be like, I've got to get my pickup truck and drive 40 miles into the clean air zone. So,
You'll be paying extra for delivery drivers because the delivery drivers will have to pay the clean air charge, won't
not
they?
going to happen, mate. Ain't gonna happen.
I don't think something will happen, but I don't think it'll be
I
that.
think they're going to water it down to at least to a great extent, I would guess. But
Yeah. M60 Ring Road.
that's up to can get some money back on all the cameras I've installed already. But,
Well, I'm inside the M60 Ring Road as well.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, you will be.
Yeah. Well, like I say, it's been massively humbling. It's been an awesome journey. Really good fun. I mean, we've done loads. When you think about it, you think back to all the videos we've done.
Yeah.
Probably 4,000 if you include the ones that aren't on YouTube anymore.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And all the try stuff and podcasts and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. It's a lot.
It is a lot, yeah. It is a lot.
You nearly 4 years, isn't it? I think we worked
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
You've become a
absolutely.
YouTube celebrity, Dave.
Yeah.
Well, won't go that far, but
People will be saying to you when you're wiring up a plug in someone's house, they'll say to you, "Aren't you Office Bloke Dave?" And you'll say, "That's what it says in the van."
no, I'll be like, they used to call me that once. Staring off into space.
Ginger beard will be great.
Yeah, I'm excited for a change. I am. Like we were just talking about this off air.
It's a great new venture for you.
Yeah, and 21 years, believe it or not, I've worked for this company or associated companies and stuff, and it's a long time.
Yeah,
It's a long time, yeah.
Yeah, it's more than half of my adult life in this industry.
Yeah, good time for a change anyway, and
I think
switch it up a bit. And
It's the right
why not?
time. If I stuck it out for another X amount of years and I'm 45 and I decide to make a change, it just gets harder the older you get, I think.
Yeah,
it's like a massive weight off your shoulder as well when you make a career change. It's like a real you're leaving one industry or one thing behind to move on to something totally different. It's a massive weight off your shoulder, and if you've got, obviously a lot of stuff like financial sort of like realization will kick in with you in a few weeks, or like you realise that you've got to do something to make ends meet in it, or not make ends meet, but make your life. What's it? And then all of a sudden you start seeing a different pattern of the way you live, and the way you do things. But you'll, I think you'll be fine. You'll be all right.
That's going to be the big adjustment, is going from essentially having 2 jobs down to I've got my YouTube channel, OB Dave Reacts, shameless plug. I've got mine, but that doesn't get in loads. It's just a little bit of, and it's nice. It's great. I love the fact that people watch it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go from essentially 2 jobs to no job.
Yeah.
And then I've been figuring out, because I've got to do breakfast clubs for the kids. I've got to do after school clubs for the kids. When you factor in all that, it's like, this is going to be expensive the next 6 months.
Yeah.
But you just got to do it. Got to get my head down.
Absolutely.
yeah, it'd be worth it in the end anyway. It's just an investment in your future, isn't it? So
That's what it comes down to. You got to think of the next 20 years as opposed to the next 2 years.
Yeah, of course,
This is what I'm thinking of. And like, I've enjoyed being in an office. I've enjoyed the people and everything that comes with it. But I don't think I was built to sit down for a living. I really don't. And I think I'm just going to get fat and have a heart attack in a few years if I stay in an office for the rest of my life. Get fatter and have a heart attack. I just slouch. I'm actually jacked.
I was going to let that one slide then.
I'm actually jacked, but I always just have my back crooked like that, so it compresses my abs together and it looks like a belly.
Right.
Yeah,
I actually thought that's what it might have been.
I'm actually 6'6", but if I stand up properly, you'd get a shot.
Right,
It's just too intimidating for people when I stand up properly, you know. So, you know.
So you got everything coming: new car, new job, new way of life.
Yeah, big change.
It's mad. I mean, just like, I've got the kids next week because it's half term.
Yeah.
But then the week after that, where it's like no kids for a week, no job to go to, just studying. It's going to be very busy. That's when it's going to sink in.
Yeah, that's when it'll sink in, when it's completely different, you know, because next week is something you'd be doing anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah.
How long will it be before you sort of like you're studying in the books there? So you get up at, say, like, I don't know, you take the kids to school, let's say 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, you get back home, you make yourself a coffee, you sit down with the book, you open it up and it says, "Welcome to the world of electrics." You know, and all this blue to the left, brown to the fuse and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you go, fuck it, and then you're on TikTok scrolling like that.
It's not that.
Not what you reckon?
I'm spending too much money for that to happen. So I've got a gym membership now, the local gym, and it's going to be, when I've not got the kids, it's going to be get up, coffee, straight to the gym for an hour, come home and just try and get my mind right.
Yeah.
And then in the books for a couple of hours. But I'm just going to try and be as disciplined as I can. I can't. It's no point studying 8 hours a day because you're just not. Especially at 37 years old, you're not going to take it all in.
Yeah.
So it's more couple of hours, go and do something else. Go to the gym, go for a walk, go for a swim.
It's just a different routine, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get into a different routine and you'll soon get into it.
Yeah. So I'm spending too much money on it to be on TikTok or Instagram and stuff like that. I'll obviously in the evenings when I've done everything I need to do.
Yeah.
He's gone from nothing to that already.
That PlayStation game you've been on again with
Elden Ring.
200 hours to do. Don't go on that.
It took me 105 hours to
105
complete that game.
Wow.
I wish I'd never bought it. I really do.
I'd just get rid of your PlayStation completely, mate.
I may do. I may be.
You might have to in a couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah, a few months' time, there'll be no guitars, there'll be no PlayStation. Anyone want to buy a pickup?
Anyone want to buy $45 on how to wire a plug?
So I've spent £350 on books. There's literally, they send you a reading list that you have to have.
I'll give you $260 now.
In 6 months, I'll sell them to you for $260. Yeah. It's mad. And then you've got to learn about building regs as well. It's not just learning about what you're doing, it's learning how it affects everyone else and certain things you've got to do.
The trades and how you fit in there and everything. Yeah, of course.
I'm excited for it though.
Have you got your trade nickname yet? Every tradesman has a nickname, don't they?
I mean, I'm sure I'll get multiple. We'll find out.
Derogatory.
Yeah.
Possibly the screwdriver, you ginger chunt.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And I'll go, no, I spent good money on that. Fuck off, buy your own. I was talking to my dad about it at the weekend because he was in the trades for obviously his whole life and like truck driving as well as working on diesel trucks and stuff. And he said he invested in, I think in the 80s, he spent £350 on one particular spanner, which is crazy money for when it was, just to do one specific job. But it took a 2-day job down to like a 2-hour job, just that one tool.
Yeah.
And he said as soon as word got out, people are like, can I borrow that off you?
Yeah.
And then he'd be like eyeballing him, and people would conveniently leave it next to him but not give it back.
Yeah.
And he just went, watch out for that, because as soon as you've got something nice, someone wants it.
Yeah.
You know, I've not got one of them. I'll just...
That's right. Yeah.
Well, if you've invested money in it as well, I mean, then someone just comes up and borrows it all the time.
Yeah, tools in your kit and all that. And it's the other one you've got to get away from as well, is your family members saying, can you just come round and rewire the house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Things like that
going on as well. But
I believe in mates rates. I think it's nice to do for people, but I also think when you're flush and doing really well, you should probably pay your family more than you'd pay someone else.
Yeah.
Because you should be supporting each other.
Yeah.
It's like that old thing of if you go and eat at a friend's restaurant, you should be tipping generously. You shouldn't just be eating for free all night.
Yeah.
Because it's your friend, isn't it?
Yeah.
You should pay people to do the job.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we'll see. I've got to get qualified yet, and then I've got to get a job at the end of it. And then it'll be a couple of years until I'm fully qualified.
Yeah.
So we'll just see where the wind takes me.
Yeah, and the office blokes will be continuing. We've not decided on a third person as yet. We've interviewed a few women, haven't we?
We'll see. We'll see how it goes anyway. It's going to be me and you doing it anyway, definitely. Yeah. Then we'll just see.
Just a word of advice: leave your office door open when you're interviewing the women.
Hey?
Just to stop any
we didn't do it in the office.
Just stop any allegations.
I didn't do it in the office, mate.
Make sure your door's wide open.
Did it by the fireside. Then in the kitchen.
Wow.
Then in the back of the car, Dave.
Didn't think he
was
had
a pickup.
stamina for 3 times. That's pretty impressive, to be fair.
And that was the first one. We had 6 interviews lined up, didn't we, mate?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for office blokes, bear in mind. So, yeah.
Oh, you see, that's what it's called now.
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
That's what it's called now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was Sophie on the channel, and Gain has been on the channel.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So you never know. Watch this space.
Yeah.
Being it be your last day, Dave, we bought you a parting gift. Being an electrician and everything.
Yeah.
So I want the element of surprise, though. So I want you to sit in the middle seat where Mike is. Right? I'm just going to line it all up, Mike. If you want to sit there a minute.
Can I adjust your seat, Mike?
Of course you can. With you going into the trades, Dave, what I wanted to do is I thought it'd be easy to put like a hard hat on and some safety goggles. Might have to adjust the thing inside with your massive head.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good art.
And safety goggles as well. Right, you ready? Now, with it being electrical, going into electrics and all that, I thought we'd sort of like base the theme, sort of like a little bit around the electrical sort of like method, if you want.
Okay.
So, don't know. Have you been training already? Have you sort of like started out any training? Not done anything yet? Just reading. So you got the basic elements of like how things work.
A little bit.
Don't know how electricity gets to certain things. Yeah.
Bit.
So what I want you to do then is close your eyes, because there's a bit of an element of surprise in the gift I've got you. All right. But prior to doing that, I'm just gonna have to walk around the other side, because it might make something happen here.
Is this going to be like last time you told me to close my eyes?
No, because you cried then. Right, you get back in that chair, Dave. Right, so hopefully everyone can still hear me on this. Right, Dave, what you got to do is close your eyes.
Right.
And I'm going to pass the gift over, which we've got from us here.
How am I grabbing it?
I'm going to put it in front of you, right?
Mm.
Right, and when I say, don't open it yet, I'm going to give you the word. Just let that go a minute. I'm going to put it down on the table. Yeah? Now, when you, when I say open it, you can open your eyes, and then it'll sort of like come to light of what it's all about. Yeah? So, you can count down if you want from like 10 in your head, right? And then see how it goes, yeah?
Fair enough.
I'll start for you. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is it?